All right. So let's kick off. Anybody have any question? Ali, welcome back. Ima, welcome. Okay, we were just discussing about recap what we have discussed so far last 8 weeks, and now we are starting to wrap up this level one IT engineer course, which is called it Bootcamp one, and we are trying to bridge into Bootcamp two. What things we needed, particularly, we don't want to waste our time building infrastructure, building different tools. So when we start Bootcamp 2, we can have all these things handy, and then we can kick off immediately into Python, into SQL, into cloud, into a lot of fun, particularly in the Bootcamp 2. Yeah. All right. Let's see if anybody have any question before I can kick off and let you know what is the agenda today. Nobody have any question. All right, that's good. Okay, let me ask then. Okay, so what exactly we are doing right now? What exactly we are doing right now? Because I'm not sure whether every one of you is familiar about cloud. Okay, so the last 8 weeks or 9 weeks, we've been build a lot of different tools into your computer. In this exercise, in this today's class, we will know how we can decouple our all sorry our tools which we put it into your laptop. This is your laptop. Okay, how many tools we install in your laptop? We install PyCharm, right? We install what else we install? We install SSMS. We install Python. We install GitHub, right? Then we gave you Google Docs. All right. Have I missed any other version of any other tool? Nothing, right? Okay. So now, why we use cloud? Because we want to leverage our infrastructure, our this laptop onto cloud, right? Why we want to do that? Is that our laptop is not enough? It is enough. But when you go to companies, so they don't actually get you laptop, very super laptop, where you can build all your issues and problems and the company use cases onto the laptop. So they want you to connect into on-premise data store, which is on-premise data center, or they ask you to, if they have cloud, they ask you to go to cloud. So today or the next week, your exercise will be like you are ready for the company to work for, right? So when you go to company, they will get you the access of either cloud or either on-premise. Okay. So let's say if somebody end up working for Google or maybe working for Bloomberg, Bloomberg doesn't have cloud, so they will get you access to here. But you need to install all these things into your computer, right? Before you get connected into on-premise. Okay. But 99% or 90%, I would say, not 99, maybe 80 to 90% companies are still on cloud. Maybe 10 to 20% company are still on-premise. So most probably you will end up connecting to cloud. So this exercise will help you to understand what are the different services we will be using on cloud, on AWS. All right. We can also kick off some basic subscription in the next class for Azure, which is Microsoft Cloud, and maybe we can get you about basic introduction to GCP, which is Google Cloud Platform. Okay, so last week we made a choice that we focus on AWS, right? All right. Now, when you join first day in the organization, they give you laptop. Okay, they send laptop at home. It's okay. Now you make sure you get ready, and we'll give you the username, password about the cloud infrastructure, and then you have to log in. We don't want you to just, we never learn anything about that. All these things you will not learn in a school or in a college or in anywhere, right? So our main purpose is to make you ready and to prepare you for the industry, right? So the moment you join the company, all these things are already in your mind and already sitting in your laptop, and you are ready to run, and you're ready to be more productive in the class, also in the company, rather than to think about, I never know what is PyCharm, I never know what is Python, I never know what is Google Docs, all these things. That's the main reason we are building a cloud awareness to you guys, because most of the company works on cloud. Okay, so now what are we doing on cloud? What are we doing on cloud? Okay, three things are very important on the cloud. One is we need compute, right? So companies, I'm now referring to the companies, what they need in the cloud. They need compute. Compute mean computer, right? So in computer, you have CPU, you have RAM, and you have storage. So there is two types of storage. One is sitting in the computer, in the computer. The one is sitting external. Okay. So these three things are part of computer, which you need on the cloud. So what we do is we call it EC2 instance. EC2. EC2. EC2 means elastic. Anybody want to try? Give a try. What's EC2 mean? Elastic. Compute. What to mean? Cloud. So we call it ECC. Call it ECC, which is equal to EC2. Got it? EC2 is nothing but, you can call it, is equal to a computer, like your laptop. But in cloud world, we call it compute. Okay, that's why we call it elastic compute cloud, right? And this EC2, whenever you spin in the cloud, on the cloud, sorry, you need to take care of these three things: CPU, RAM, and storage. Once you spin up this one, that get you EC2 instance, and that get you compute. So this is one service we needed. We call EC2. In simply, this is also called virtual machine. It's a machine, but it's sitting on cloud. It's a virtual machine. You can't see, you can't touch it. EC2 is a world of Amazon. Amazon is not the world, is called AWS, because Amazon cloud called AWS, Amazon Web Services. Got it? So first service we're gonna be using, this is EC2. Okay, clear? We will see in a momentarily what is EC2, how we can build it up, EC2. Okay, I just want to touch upon the other two services, and then we go on cloud and then look into EC2, look at S3, look to look into RDS. Okay, so we need a computer which requires CPU, RAM, and storage. Why we need this? Because we're gonna be building our Python environment on the top. We will be build Python on the top. Okay, we will build Python on the top. Or in other word, we will make computer, and we want you to learn a little bit about Linux also. So build OS, which is Linux. You will see what is Linux mean. Okay, it's operating system. Then you build Python on the top. Then from your laptop, use PyCharm and connect into Python. And if somebody wants to connect to Linux, connect PuTTY, install this software called PuTTY in your laptop. Sorry, here. Sorry, not there. PuTTY. And connect PuTTY to your OS, Linux. Okay. These two things we will be doing in the EC2 instance. EC2, I explained already. EC2 means it's a cloud compute on AWS. So we will be installing Linux. Okay. After Linux we install, we connect through PuTTY, we bring server up through Linux, and then we install Python. And then this is our EC2 will be ready to use. Okay. When you build the Linux, you need also to build what is CPU, how many CPU, how many total storage RAM. You will see that. I'll show you later. And then what is the storage you need in the internal. So all these things will build in the EC2 instance. And we need these client software sitting in your laptop, PuTTY, PyCharm, to connect these. In the previous class, we learned Python and Windows operating system. We had in your laptop, we have Windows, and some of you has Mac OS, right? So what we did is we install here. In your laptop, we install here your Python, we install here your everything. RAM, CPU is there. So we make your computer as a server. But we don't want to do that anymore. So we want to make sure this is a client only. This is client, and this is your server. Your server is on the cloud. Right? This is the first service we're gonna building up. Any question about EC2? Good. Either you know everything or you are not getting anything. I'm not sure which one you are, where you are. Okay. Next service we called it S3. I'm not gonna make a pause here and ask everybody about the question. Get me a few more minutes to complete these three services. Then I'll come to the question, and then we can go on to lab. Okay, how to build all these three services. Okay, S3. What is S3? Simple
Storage service.
Very good, Amna. Excellent. Thank you so much. Simple storage
Service.
services or service there. Why we called S3? Because we have three S, 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 S. We call it S3. What is this used for? You know, in your computer, you have this folder where you have all the data, right? In the cloud, this is actually folder. It's your bucket. We call it in computer language. We call it bucket. I'm sorry, not computer language. Cloud language. We call it bucket. I'm not sure whether bucket spelling is E or I. Excuse me. My spellings are not very good. Yeah. Okay, or I'm not good in spellings. Okay, so I just say it's bucket like this. So yeah. So we need to create a bucket. You know, bucket, right? Bucket is like this. Okay. You need to know what's the icon of this cloud. You go to Google and just type S3 icon. AWS. Yeah. See bucket. This is a bucket. This is Google bucket. I'm sorry, AWS bucket. Copy image. You go there. It won't show here. Here you go. This is your bucket. Here, what we do, we put a lot of files inside. Amna, how many files you try to place in the bucket?
I'm trying 41 files.
Wow, great. But make sure you delete that,
Yeah,
because if you
yeah,
don't delete it, it will charge you. But don't worry, storage is the most cheapest. You know how much it's charge you? 0.0002 cent per think GB. Is not even cent, right? 00. Oh, it's not costly, very cheap. You have everybody have $100, 200 credit, right? $200 credit on your account. So if you keep 40 files inside, maybe in a month time you will burn maybe $4 or $2, not more than that. Not even $4, maybe less than that. So it's okay, but you can play around, add file, delete file. Um, can we delete the bucket without deleting the files, Amna? Can we delete the bucket without deleting the file?
no.
So what we need to do, we need to delete the files first, right? And then we delete the bucket and we recreate the bucket. Okay, so bucket is nothing, it's storage, guys. So it's an external storage. So we put a huge amount of data, right? Huge amount of data, maybe 1 terabyte, maybe 10 terabyte. Companies have petabyte. You know, everybody knows what is terabyte, right? Everybody knows how many GBs are in terabyte. 1 TB. How many GBs are in 1 TB? Can somebody try?
1064, maybe.
Wrong. Imran.
Trillion.
Wrong. Trillion. Wow. I'm on. How many GBs? Imran, your question, your answer is near. But you have to be specific to the computer world. Layman terminology, you are right. I want a computer answer. How many GBs are in 1 TB?
Was the number right? Just my unit?
How many?
1064 gigabytes.
No, that's wrong.
Okay.
Okay. How many
One-
MBs? How many
1000
MBs?
gigabyte.
I'm sorry, one sorry, Ramna. How many MBs, megabytes are in 1 GB? Guys, Shoaib has taught you already these things. How many MB is equal to 1 GB? No. How many KB equal to 1 MB? I'm going to basic. Because you are talking about data, right? So we need to know the unit of data, how to measure the data, right? Okay, somebody ask you, what is the file size? You will be talking about in GB, MB, KB, TB. Okay, most probably you will be talking in GB or MB. Can somebody tell me how many? What is 1 byte? Or can somebody tell me what is 1 bit? Nobody taught you this, frankly speaking. Shoaib, Sumit didn't taught you. 1 byte is equal to 8 bit. 1 byte equal to 8 bit. Capital B byte. So what that mean, 8 bit? You have AIRSHAIMA. Okay. How many character? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is equal to 1 byte. 1 byte, BYT byte. 8 bit is equal to 1 byte. Got it, guys? This bit, I is bit, R is bit, S is bit, H is bit. It can be question mark, it can be like this, it can be dot, it can be equal, whatever one bit. This 1 bit. 8 bit equal to 1 byte. 8 bit equal to 1 byte. Got it, guys? Clear? Everybody is clear?
Yes.
Perfect. All right. Then if you know, now you know 1 byte is equal to 8 bit. How many? Okay, now we go back a little bit basic because I missed out. How many byte? 1 KB. How many byte?
1,000.
Correct. This is capital B. Sorry. Not 1,000. We computer we deal with base 2. I'm going back and basic. Base 2. We don't deal with K mean kilo, right? Kilo is 1,000, right? But in computer we don't call it kilo. 1,000. We call 1,024. You know how? We have 1, we have 2, we have 4, we have 8, we have 16, multiply by 2, 32, 64, 128, 256, 512, 1024. Here 1, 2, keep multiplying 2, base 2. And 1024 is multiply by 2, 2048. Keep moving. But we don't end up here, but keep moving. But we called it 2 terabyte, 1024 multiplied by 2. So we make it 2048, right? Keep moving. Every time you multiply by 2. Got it? Everybody know base 2? I'm going from the top to the basic now. Okay, one more things. We want to go a little bit down to the base. Guys, number 8. Can somebody tell me what is the answer for binary of 8? Because as I said previously, computer don't understand your language. Computer understand only binary. What is binary? Less than 2. It has to be 0 or 1. Cannot be 2 because it's base 2. What is base 2? Number has to be less than 2. And number which is less than 2 is 0 and 1 only, right? Okay. So if we have 8, number 8, we need to convert into binary. Then computer will understand only 0 and 1 because computers work binary. Computer don't know what is 8. Computer don't know what is 9. Computer doesn't know what 11 is. May understand 11 because it's 1, 1. 10 also it understand. But your 10, it might be computer understand 1, 0. Okay. So Amna, tell me how you convert decimal 8 into binary. My mathematician Wasik, Rahman, are you there? They are off. Wasik is off today. Rahman, you there? Okay. So they thought maybe Labor Day, we didn't take the class. So guys, 8 base 2. How will you do that? 8 divide by 2. 2 4s are 8. Answer is 0. 2 2s are 4. Answer is 0. 2 1s are 2. Answer is 0. So 8 becomes 1 0 0 0 equal to 8. So computer will take 8 like this. All right. So it has level 2, base 2. That's why when Imran, you are saying about 1064, actually the answer is 1024. Okay. Now we can go to the basic. If you have a question about base 2, I can teach you another way. 1 2 4 8 16 32 64 128 512 1024. Now if you want to bring it 10 or no 16 in binary, one method is you can do this 16, you do this 16 divide by 2, 2 8 are 16, answer 0, 2 4s are 8, answer 0, 2 2s are 4, answer 0, 2 1s are 2, answer 0. So your answer should be 1 0 0 0 0. This is your answer is 16 equal to 16 base 2 equal to this, all zeros, guys. But you have computer learn about this one, multiply by 2 base 2, right? So 16 is, make it 0, make it 1, sorry 0, make it 0, make it 0, make it 0, make it 1, make it 0, 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 because 1 0 0, 2 0 0, 4 0 0, 8 0 0, 16 ones are 16, so 1. So the answer is 1 0 0 0. It becomes 16. Either you use this methodology or you use this methodology. You are doing nothing, converting decimal into base 2. No. What is decimal? What number is called decimal? Imran. Okay.
Yeah.
Just say, what number called binary?
0 and 1.
Very good. 0 and 1 less than 2. We called it base 2. What number called octal? This is called base 8. 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, right? So base 8. Guys, got it? This is called octal. Binary octal. Okay. You must know decimal, right? What is decimal?
It's anything that's not a whole number, so a fraction.
No. That's not decimal. We are talking about number system. I'm not talking about which type of number. I'm talking about the number system. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it would be base 10.
Base 10. Very good. Good
Yeah.
job.
So it would be everything before 10, so up to 9.
Very, very good. Got it. Sorry, my question was a little bit tricky and maybe you didn't understand first. Yeah, you are absolutely right. This is your base 10 or decimal. Okay. What next? Amna? Binary, octal, decimal, hexa.
Right.
What is hexa? Rahman Wasika not here. Rahman particularly, he must knew that everything because he's getting engineering. Yeah. So hexa is base 16. Guys, how to put base 16? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sorry, 7, 9. What about 10? If I put 10 here, computer will understood 1, 0, right? Which is binary. Problem. If I put 11 here, computer will understand binary 1, 1. Correct? So after 9, we want to put it like number A, B, C, D, E, F, less than 16, which is 15. This is 10, 11, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, less than 16. That's come your hexa decimal, hexa number. So these are your 4 binary number system: binary, octal, decimal, hexa. Computer convert these number into 0 and 1. That's it. It does not understand only binaries. Okay, that's why it's a little bit odd when we cut the disk into multiple parts or multiple partitions. We don't call 1 KB equal to 1000. We call it 1024. It's not because of this computer understand. It's the way we cut the computer in base 2, because we multiply by 2, right? 1, 2, 4, 8, multiply by 2. That's why you can see the track come on the disk is 1024 track equal to 1 KB, sorry, 1 MB. I'm sorry, 1 MB equal to 1024 KB. Got it? So if somebody asks you how many liters are in how many kilometers in one, what? How many meters are in kilometer? How many meters are in 1 km?
1,000.
How many?
1,000.
1000. Absolutely correct. Because we aren't talking about computer. We're talking about normal measurement system. 1 kilometer. Okay. But miles are different. Huh? Okay. 1 liter equal to 1000 milliliter. Right. That's our metric system. We don't need to worry about that one. We are worried about computer. Okay. So now when we come to the storage, 1 byte equal to, sorry, 1 KB equal to 1024 byte. 1 megabyte equal to 1024. Can somebody help me? Kilobyte. 1 GB equal to how many? Amna? Megabyte. 1 terabyte equal to
1024 GB.
1024 GB. Perfect. So guys, this is your terabyte, and 1 petabyte, 1 PB equal to
1024 1024 TB.
Perfect. So this is the answer. We are not illiterate anymore. We have done 8 weeks class. When somebody asks you out in KBs, MBs, you need to answer specifically this one. Sorry, Imran, you are saying 1064. I think your calculation may go wrong. Okay, but good to make mistakes. Your concept got clear now, right? So it's 1024, not 1064. 1 GB, 1 TB, 1 petabyte. We cannot say 1 KB is equal to 1000 byte. If you are layman person, yeah, fine, I understand. But computer person should tell me the specific answer. Guys, are we good? So it took you a lot of time. It took you a lot of time to go through this basics. All right. Sometimes we need to get really good clarity because these are very easy questions. But if somebody pop up and ask you this question and you don't know, oh my God, really disaster. Because people may think, wow, if you don't know what MB is, you don't know what GB is. They will say like that. These are too basic, but good to know. Particularly people who are dealing with data, they should know this because you will be measuring the data. What is the file of this size? For example, I'll give you example. Okay, somebody tell me this one or DB viewer. This is the software. What is the size of this software? What is the size of this software? 117,150 KB. Now you know what KB mean, right? In other words, this is 117 MB. Am I right? Megabytes. This is megabytes. Okay. What is this? 2 MB. 2 megabytes. 2.169 is mega. This is 1000, right? 2169. So almost 2 megabytes. Or you can call it 2169 KB. Okay. What about this file? 4,212 KB means roughly approximately 4 MB, right? These three mean 1000, right? It make you M, 4 MB, right? These are all less than MBs, even less than MBs. Okay. This is even not 1 GB, right? 117 MB. So you won't see any file here, GBs, right? GB is a very big file. So when you talk about where is this file? Yeah, it's still not big. So you will be dealing with the Excel file, and their size is not even bigger. Yeah, very small. So you will be understanding the data type. Got it? Okay, good. So now everybody know what S3 is. Simple storage systems, which is called S3. Okay, let's guys go into the cloud. Any questions so far? Okay, everybody have this console access, right? If you do not have, please get it done. Now onward, all your work will be on the top of AWS cloud. Okay, look at my cloud name is DataSphere AWS. You can put your, for example, IMA, you want to put it IMA AWS or whatever the name you want to put, just to make distinguish name. And this is the region, right? So they have many regions: Virginia, Ohio, California, Oregon, Mumbai, this South Asia, Asia Pacific, okay, Canada, Europe. What that mean? It means they build a building there. All these countries, Tel Aviv, which is Israel, Europe. Europe has 3 regions. Mean they have 3 buildings in their country. And then not 3 building, actually 3 region. For example, US East, North Virginia has 3 building in this region. Ohio has 2 building in this region. Got it? I am putting all my computer stuff and I'm using computer from North Virginia. You know, guys, cloud means use someone else's computer or compute or storage, right? So what I'm doing, I'm going to Virginia every time, log into Virginia and putting my all computer stuff, my resources into Virginia because it's near to New York. I can put Ohio also, but it's a little bit further. So my latency will be reduced. My performance will be less because it has to go, my internet has to go all the way here. So I will pick up the nearest region to me, which is Virginia. Okay. So most of you guys sitting in Northeast, use Virginia. If you are sitting in Pakistan, use Asia Pacific, Singapore or Mumbai. Pakistan people normally use Singapore. That's quite faster. Okay. So you pick up this one. This is question mark. It gave you a lot of things. For example, if you have some problem in your billing or anything, you can pick up the call, go talk to the support center. Okay, here you can get help from expert. I'm not talking about our help, it's AWS. Why we call AWS? Because Amazon's cloud name is called Amazon Web Services. We don't call Amazon, we call Amazon Web Services. This is one of the service Amazon has. A lot of deliveries come to your home, right? Through Amazon, but that is not AWS, that's Amazon. Amazon is a big company, and the AWS cloud is one of their service. So always we talk about AWS, we don't talk Amazon, we don't talk Amazon ground aid or fly or whatever. Amazon Web Service. When we talk about computer folks, we talk about cloud, AWS or Amazon Web Services. Okay, you can post. This is important for you. Documentation. For example, you need to know what is S3. This life is so easy, guys, trust me. But you need to know where to find and what to explore. Okay, you click on Amazon S3, you can click on EC2, RDS, Lambda, all these services provided by Amazon, AWS. You can get a little bit insight. What is this? If you have time, go to Amazon S3. You say Amazon Simple Storage Service documentation. It's called S mean S3. They don't want to use the long word simple storage services. They call it S3. S3 does nothing than storage, right? Store your files. Okay, I'll show you how to do that. Okay, the cheapest storage, very cheapest storage is this one. Okay, you pick up this user guide of S3 as a PDF, download it, and open up. Look at that, guys. Everything about S3 is here. Storage classes, see here, range of storage, okay, life cycle, object storage. It will be a little bit difficult for you to understand, but it's, trust me, very easy. This is the bucket I was talking about, buckets. You can create as many as bucket, right? And then this is the URL you can pull from your home to go to this bucket. Okay, objects, files sitting in the S3. Then you need to key, make sure your S3 is secure. Then version, bucket policy. I mean, who should access your bucket? Not everybody should go into your bucket or a folder and to see the files, right? Some files are very sensitive, right? So access, who gonna do the access control? This is all this, which region you wanna put it. S3 is a global service. Okay, all these detail is given here. All these details given here, but you don't need to know all these. This is a huge topic. You know how many pages? 1,878 pages. You have time to read? No. You might need only step one. Create your first S3 bucket. Log into console. Go to bucket. Create bucket. Put name. See here. Put this. That's it. And your bucket will be created. And then ACL, access control list. You don't need to enable or disable it. See, steps are given here. If you read how to create bucket, you can actually create a bucket here. Okay. Example. We go here. Always come to the console. This is the document we're talking about, right? This is their search panel. Type S3. It give you all the storage services, Glacier, Snow family, Transfer family, store. But we're talking about S3 first. If you go here, I quickly just want to show you because it's 10 o'clock almost. I don't want to take much time here. Okay. So I have created one bucket. How to create a bucket? You can create a bucket here. Create a bucket. Okay. Put your name. Bootcamp 1. That's it. Okay. Maybe I can put 1. If it doesn't accept your name like capital M, maybe hyphen, it won't accept it. It will tell you. see the rules for the bucket naming. So you need to follow that. So everything is guiding you. You cannot put question mark here. You need to make sure you follow the naming convention. Then which region? As I said, North Virginia. I pick up that one. Okay, I'm making bootcamp 1 bucket in Virginia. From the existing bucket, no, I don't want existing bucket. I don't have any bucket. Enable, disable. I don't want to access control means how many people I give access. I want to use this for myself. Okay, no, disable. Block public access. Public means you can from your home, you can HTTP and you can do. So no, I don't want that. Block it. Versions, block it. Don't put version. Means multiple folders, subfolders, small folder, big folder within the folder. I don't want to go there. Okay, tag. You want it like my first bucket, whatever the name you want to put it. Encryption. Encryption means it will package it and put a key, and it'll open with the key only. For example, you have the letter, you seal that in the envelope, and you paste, and make sure that it's not open or empty, right? So if you need to open up, you tear it out, or you need some, some. So if you just tear out or open the letter, then it means you can see inside. So in computer world, we have a key password. So we encrypt the data, means we package it, make a key, encrypt it, and then decrypt it by using the key. This is a key. Okay, it's a big concept. We can discuss later. Just create bucket. Some problem? Yes. See, it does not. Bucket with this name already exists. Okay, so I can make it too. It will tell you whether bucket name is, because it's a global. It's still not. It's a global. Anybody is making bootcamp too. Okay, but we can make it. Put our company name. ESG. That no uppercase, right? DSG. It will accept now. Datasphere Global Bootcamp 2, or now you can put Bootcamp 2. Because if you have your subscription and you put Bootcamp 1, other whole world cannot use the same name, because this is global service. Everybody is using this bucket name. So you need to change, unless you put your reference like DSG, Datasphere Global Bootcamp 1. Now you can able to create. Okay, you can create a bucket. Okay, then you have 2 buckets now. DSG bucket, upload, simple, upload, file, folder, file. Okay, I want, download. Okay, DB viewer, install it, upload. That's it. So I upload the file. It's uploading 106 MB. See here. Now you know what MB mean, right? That's what we started, guys. MB is megabyte, then kilobyte, megabyte, gigabyte, terabyte, petabyte. So these words should be in your brain all the time. So its transfer rate is 2.1 MB per second. In 1 second, it making 2 MB is slow. Now, if you pick Ohio or West Coast, it will be more further slow. That's why you should put nearest one. But since this is global, we don't know where it is taking. It's a global service. Okay, so now it's uploading the file. DB viewer is the software you are install it anyway for the database. Guys, got it? You close it. Now I have this DB viewer under bucket. This is bucket. I have 2 bucket. Bootcamp 1. I have this bucket file. I want to delete this file. Click on this, delete, and it asks you permanently delete. Permanently delete. Permanent, NA. See, spelling is check the spelling also. People like me, Perma, PERMANENTLY. Yes, see, delete objects. So you're deleting it. You delete it. Your file become empty. Okay. Now I can go back and I can delete this bucket. Delete it. Say DSG boot and 1. Did it. That's it, gone. Now this has file inside. It does not have any file inside. So I can delete this one as well. If at file, I have to delete the file first to make it empty and then delete it. See, Sikandar folder is deleted. I can put this name. That's it, it will delete it. So this is the way how you can create and delete. So what is the purpose of this? You need to build your storage external, like a folder. This is like a folder. You put all the files here, right? It's like a folder. So this is one of the services you guys have to have it. And there's a lot of features in it, which you as a data analyst or particularly data analyst, not required to do that. But data engineer, they need to know all these features. They have to build the access and all those things. So this is one of the service we covered. All right. Any question, guys, before I move to the next service? So what should we do is, this is S3, right? Go to this one, make your favorite. Okay. Sorry, this go to favorite, make it S3, not data sphere. I want to put into favorite bar. Okay, done. Okay, you can see it should be somewhere here. Where it goes to? I have so many. This S3 here. There you go, S3, right? So now if I have to go to RDS, I will click here. Okay, this is not the correct RDS, sorry. If I need to go to S3, click here. It will take you to S3. So it becomes shortcut. Then you go here, you go to AWS. Sorry, guys. This RDS. Here you put EC2. And you put EC2. This is quite good. When you go to company, do these things because this is very important. And second thing, you need to know this guy. Everybody should have this. Everybody should have this. Here your notes. Okay, file new. Make your notes here. Whatever you're discussing at C, whatever we're discussing at C, bring it from here, anywhere. For example, you need to copy this, bring to your notepad, control V. This should be your handy all the time. You put your notes, your password, the user, they give it to you. So first thing you go in the office, very first day morning, you need to make sure you have this software installed. This is your notebook, like a not a notebook. Imran, you want to say something?
No, I'm muted.
Okay. So better to use this, guys. This is handy and you can file save as. It will stick in your computer. All these new one, whatever, you save it. Next time you go, open this. Yesterday I did this. Okay, yesterday I did this. Yesterday I did this. See nice icons. And second thing is, let's say if you have this kind of Python code, you go to view, see here, you can see all different language. CP, Python, Python. It will make your Python syntax. So this is too cool. This is a really good tool. You want to go to SQL, go to SQL. See, it will make your SQL syntax look like this. But actually it's not SQL. So that's why it will create, see, all these color highlighted means it make you syntax of SQL. Or you want to go to somewhere else, maybe NIM, it will go to NIM like this. You go to language, you go to R is a language, right? It make you like this. Or I'm a you data analyst, R is important. So if you have this one, when you build any code, bring the code here first. All right. So second thing is you have Notepad. This AWS cloud, there's so many services you will always forget. Okay. I go to EC2. Is this EC2? This is my identity center. I want to go to all sources. Yeah, I don't want to go here. I want to go to EC2. Okay, I want to go the same thing, EC2 under the favorite bar, say done. Go here, pick up my favorite bar 2 and bring it here. So I have EC2, I have S3. I'm going to S3, click this one. I have EC2, click here. Then I have RDS. Okay, I go to EC2 and type here RDS. RDS. Okay, you can even put it here. What I do is, okay, then I go to favorite, make it RDS, favorite bar, done. Now it will be correct one. And go here, pick up my RDS and bring it here. Okay, and this is the wrong one. This is my Yahoo. So S3 RDS EC2. So every day you go morning in the office, first thing you do is make your S3 session. This is the S3. Again, click this one. This is EC2. Again, click this one. This is your RDS. So you have 3 icons always in your computer, in your office, in your working environment. You don't have to, oh, where's the link? Where to go RDS? Where to go EC2? So if you have 7 sessions, you have 3 sessions. You have this one, which is S3. This is EC2. This is RDS. Then you can put it somewhere here, where you want to do it. You want to make it separate. It's up to you guys. Okay, Control G. All right, these 3 important. Just make these shortcuts like this. Okay, so I put it what? Sorry, where your resume comes in. Okay, yeah, I bring it here. Here. Okay, got it. Got it. Yeah, this is like a close. We have this close. Okay, these 2 left over. Okay, guys, so far so good. Any question? All right, now let's do the second topic. We talk about RDS. Somebody raise the hand. Nobody. All right, good. That's good. Okay, so we learn about S3, right? We don't have to spend time on S3. Anybody have any question? What is this S3 means, or any question, guys? Alma, you clear?
Yes, I'm clear. I just want to know, like, what's the advantage of using S3 instead of like Google Drive or something like that?
Correct. Good question. So when company use their all the storage, they want to make sure they use a secure bucket, a secure storage. Okay. Google Docs is a public. People like you, me, consumer. It's good for the consumer. It's not Google Docs. Companies, they don't use that because it does not have security related to the company's data. Then companies build their own VPC on any cloud, Azure, GCP, or Amazon, AWS, to build their storage layer. This is a storage layer where they put all their 8 terabyte, 20 terabyte, maybe 1 petabyte data into this one. Google Docs is a small drive shared for the consumers, people like you, me, and you, like academicians, like students, like those. They are not huge. They are for public, like iCloud. This S3 is for company enterprise level. So enterprise means it has a large scale. You can bring to the data over maybe 6 terabyte, 20 terabyte onto S3. But Google Docs, you can't do that.
Okay.
Next service is called EC2. So I given the homework how to build EC2 and how to connect the EC2 into PuTTY. A lot of people, I think, have done that work. Okay. So S3, you don't have to have any client to install it, or you can actually have one client called Explorer. If you have that client, you can run Explorer to it. Otherwise, just go directly and upload and download. That's it, right? S3. But EC2, you need PuTTY. Everybody have PuTTY?
Yes.
Need PuTTY. Yeah. PuTTY is Linux. If you know,
Yes.
if you have, yes, good, Imran, you have, if you don't have it, you need to install that software. Okay,
I can
everybody.
install it.
Ali Heather,
I will download that.
very easy. Just install it, yeah, please.
Okay.
You need Linux on EC2. You need that PuTTY. All right.
Sure.
Okay. Okay. Now we can go to the EC2. I don't have any EC2. I can create one. Okay. How to create EC2? I'm in the EC2 portal now. Everything is related to EC2 dashboard, global view, EC2. This EC2 is the EC2, right? That's why I can see here. I'm here. See the sign? Equal sign. Launch instance means I want to create a EC2 instance. Launch an instance. Okay, I give instance. DSG Bootcamp 1 EC2. Okay, right? Is the name. Okay. Application OS images. I will just pick Linux. You can do Mac OS, you can do Ubuntu, Windows, but it will not go to your computer. It will stay in the cloud, guys. You are building everything on the cloud. You log in, you come here, this machine will be there. I want like Linux. Okay, it's operating system like Mac OS, like Ubuntu, Microsoft, Red Hat, you name it. So many, SUSE, okay, Debian, all these form of Linux. This is like a list, right? Menu. You can pick up either one. It will create an image for you. It's called Amazon Machine Image, AMI. This is the ID. So it has a full package of binaries, which basically install in the Linux. So I normally put free tier eligible. So better to use that one because it will not burn your any dollars. But in the company, they will give you, for example, companies say, I need, let's say, I need this one. This is high-end SQL server standard. Then it's not free tier. But this is a SQL server. I'm not talking about SQL server. I'm talking about Linux server. Okay. And then type, instant type, very important. Again, I'm picking a free tier. It means T2 micro. So T2 micro mean it has one vCPU, one memory, 1 gigabyte memory, and generator is true. So this computer will give you one vCPU, 1 gigabit memory. I don't want to go back and ask what is CPU. What is vCPU? Anybody knows? It's a 1 vCPU, right? What does that mean? Anybody?
I mean one virtual CPU.
Perfect, perfect. Virtual CPU. But what is CPU? Arslan? What is
I have the
CPU?
answer.
CPU. What is CPU?
Centralized computing unit.
Central processing unit. Central processing unit. Okay. So it come like a chip like this, guys. It has a lot of spider kind of things, lot of legs here, there. This is a chip. Inside the chip is a small processor, which process your data. It's a processor. It's like it execute command to your computer. Okay. In olden time, it called CPU. Now they cut into two. They make it 2 vCPU. It's called 1 and 1 2 vCPU. 2 virtual CPU. Why say 2 CPU? 2 virtual CPU. What that mean, guys? For example, if you are running Python, this CPU required for Python to execute your commands. Then you're running SQL. Then this other CPU will need SQL. But if you are running one more thing, maybe Excel, another application, You don't have CPU. That's why you need a bigger computer. But we are not putting many things in this EC2 instance. We are only putting Python. Right? So I need one vCPU is correct because it will able to run my Python. But I am not putting SQL into the same server. That's why one vCPU is correct. That's you need to calculate. You have to be calculative mind, right? For example, if you are running more than Python, big computer, then what you do is look at that, guys. You have one vCPU, you have two vCPU, four vCPU, 16 gigabit RAM. This is expensive. This is t-shirt size, right? Large, medium, small, right? Micro, small, T3, see? 4 vCPU, 16 GB memory. These are expensive. You want to know how expensive it is? Let me pick up this one. Okay, T3, 2x large, right? If I go all the way down, it will tell me how much it will charge me. It will not tell me, it will tell me. It will tell you what is the charges for installed software. It will tell you, but look like this is not telling me. So I don't want to do work this much. I just go for the free tier, which is to this one, 2 micro. Just I'll show it to you the value of this. Then we can provide from there. T2 micro, this machine. Okay, keep piling up. Okay, key name. So in the computer, guys, in your computer, okay, when you log into this box, which is called OS Linux from your laptop, how you log in? It need to ask you, what is the computer name? What is your username? What is your password? You need these 3 things into here. When you make a PuTTY client, it asks you all these 3 things, and this you need to put it inside. So that's why you need these 3 things. When you build the computer, you need these things, password. So in AWS, they don't give you password. They give you create new keys. I call it DSP Bootcamp 1 keys. Okay, what type of queue is this? Public key. Okay, create keys. Okay, it's create keys and push into my download folder. Later we can use this. Okay, running out of time. I don't want to take guys after 10:30. Promise. I don't want to hang you around for unnecessarily. We should have productive class 1 and 30 minutes. That's more than enough. Okay, create security group. Yeah, we want to allow this traffic. We allow this traffic. Okay, make sure you pick up these 3. If you don't pick up, you need to open up the firewall, which is very difficult things to do. Don't create existing and create a new security group. Security group is the firewall. We will discuss what is firewall. That's a big topic about security. Okay, it's like your house, right? You have the main door, right? You open the main door. This is the group this is a book you created. If Irshad, you're expecting Irshad at home, you say, Irshad, you can come to this home and open page number 2. The password is written in that book, and open the key or open the door. Okay, and if you have to communicate it to me, I'll go there, open the book, take the password, open the door, go into the house, like Airbnb, right? But if you don't pick up this one, it means the door is locked. Nobody knows the keys. Then you have to search out the key, right? So it's a security. But I am allowing you because we need to log into this server, right? So I'm allowing it. Okay, this is the free tier eligible 30 GB. Okay, this is the 8 GB. I just need 8 GB storage. Okay, the rest I don't need to do anything, but you can look into that one. As a data analyst, you should know what are the different types. And then launch instance. I want to see if anything I missed out. We have the keys, we have the username, and the username is by default is, they might not tell you here, but by default is EC2-user. It might tell you somewhere here. Otherwise, its default username is always called EC2-user. Okay, let's launch this instance. Okay, it's creating this instance. In the meantime, yeah, it's successfully created. It's a free tier, very, very small one, right? So now you go back to EC2. Sorry. This is a dashboard. It should come to 1. I don't see instance yet. I don't see any instance yet. Is that created or not created? EC2 dashboard. Not yet. Here you go. Is running. This is the one we created. Click this one. And we need 3 things, right? We need a computer name. This is the computer name. Click this. Go to this one. And this is your computer name. Control V. Username is always this one. EC2-USER. Okay. Okay, then password is equal to keys. These 3 things you need to log in from PuTTY. You need a PuTTY. PU is a terminal actually. Private or public terminal is a software. You need 3-4 things to log into the server we created, right? Okay, we got this, and then we have pretty much everything. Now you go to PuTTY. I don't have PuTTY installed on my computer. Awesome, guys. I'm teaching you, but I don't have my PuTTYs. Okay. Anyway, it will take a few seconds to install it. Okay. Install it. Okay. Next. Install. Right. So you need to install PuTTY as well. Okay. Finish. You go PuTTY. I pin to the start. It should come here. Pin to the taskbar. Here you go. I click here. You see, we know computer name, right, guys? This is the computer name. See. You can save in this session. Okay. EC2 ESG EC2. Okay. Save it. Load it. Go to SSH. No, this is not the password. This is the password. Credential. Browse. Go to your download. This is the key we just created. Open it. There you go. Always use accepted. Okay. Accepted. Put the EC2. Here you go, guys. This is your Linux server. And Linux has different command ls. Okay. Yeah. All these folders. It is and ls minus lr. Give you timestamp ls minus lr. See, this is the timestamp. See, this is created, all these files is created when is owned by a user called root. It has directory. D is directory. R mean read. W mean write. X mean execute. Mean you can execute this command. This user. This is the user. Okay. And we want to see where we are. EWD. We are under temp. cd/run. There's a directory. No directory. CD. WD. Run the root now. So we in the root, let's say etc. We are in etc directory. LRT. All CAT mean cat. the password. This is the password file. I can see the passwords, right? So this PWD, you are in the root. Be careful when you are in the root or etc directory. It's very important. These are the folders, guys. Remember, this is the folder. In computer, we click. Do here, click. Life is easy, right? In Linux, you need to know some commands. Working directory in etc. We go there. PWD. Now you are in root. Okay, you go to OPT. Maybe OPT. You go to OPT means you need to go to like this command. You need to put the command. All typing. Linux administrator person will do that. It has only one file called AWS. It's a directory actually. AWS. My key is not good. Okay, it has API tools. Yes, CD. Not directory. This is file CAT. All directories. CDINLT. My God, my keyboard is really terrible. Okay, all these directories. Keep going, guys. Keep directories. Is this ls-l is a file. Now you can do cache and this file, it will tell you what is inside. The script. Start. This is your script for the AWS. How to hubs. Stop. This is like a script, like a Python code. In Unix, we call script. Okay, so it execute like if you control and you put pwd ls -l. Red Hat is a type of Unix. Red Hat is a type of Unix. This one. So you need to run this. You always start run this. I don't want to run it. It might impact something. Okay, so this is Linux. I'm talking about all along. This is Linux, guys. Okay, I can able to. This is in the cloud. So now you need to install Python here. You don't have to do Python in your computer. You don't have Python here. No Python. Yes, we need to install Python. Okay. We install. Okay. This talk we'll do it later. Okay, but everybody knows how we can create a EC2 instance and how we can access, right? So you want to see about the detail of this EC2 is all these details are here. Okay, security, storage. This is storage. This is storage in the EC2 instance. You can pull the S3 storage here also. Networking, okay, security. All these detail you need to know a little bit if you are a Linux administrator. But people who are data analysts, you don't have to worry these because Linux administrator will take care of you and he will build the EC2 for you and give you access and give you username password. And you are Python folks, so you will be coming here and you just type the first command you type is Python. Oh my God, there's no Python. Guys, give me Python. He will install for you. All right. So this is same way we need to build RDL. Any question, guys? Guys, we have 1 more minute. Can I complete RDS today or I give you homework? What's that? Create database. Okay. Create which database you want to create. SQL, Aurora, all MySQL, all SQL in them. Let's create this one. I'm not going to create. I'm giving you this homework. Okay. Or create MySQL. Easy, simple. Okay. The important point you need to know is make sure you have this option, public access. Yes, means you want to access from your outside, from your DB viewer. This is DB viewer. Okay, this is DB viewer. I create sample database. These are tables. So these are the tables, element tables, view tables. See these tables, right? Employee table, Q view. So you will be using this DB viewer, okay, and pull the RDS. So let me give you homework then, guys. If you're not talking, let me give you homework. So install RDS, okay, MySQL. Install DBVEWER and connect RDS DB. These three things you need to do, guys. If you do not created the EC2, I would highly encourage you to do that. Please install EC2 on Linux. Sorry, my keyboard is not really great. Install PuTTY and then connect EC2 and then create S3, upload 3 files in S3. So guys, whoever did not do the homework, please do these three things. If you have any challenge, we can discuss. All right. Now we have next week. Okay. Next week is our last week for Bootcamp 1. Okay. Will be awarded certificate. I will give you the certificate. Okay. Few of you are ready for the internship, and congratulations to all of you who got accepted for the internship. There are 3 people. I don't want to put the name. Okay. I try to get everybody, but every quarter we can have a limited quota. Okay. Then you need to set up AWS Cloud as above project. As above. I want to create a project for you guys. Project. Okay. I want 3 teams. Team 1. The next week is about project, and you have to present this project. So you need to create this. You need to, I will give you the project detail. Okay. You have to put the project into the cloud on AWS. We'll put a complete detail about the project. Okay. Team 1, we want 3 people in each team. You will be working remotely. Okay. Team 1, anybody volunteer to want to connect each other, or should I put the name? Ali Heather. Us.
Yeah.
Us. Who else? Ali is an accounting background. I'm as an economics background. Okay. You guys have good business understanding. I need 1 person more. Take Rahman with you guys. Team 1. Team 2. Amna. Ram. That's one again. Take what? Take who? Team 3. Vasik. Yes. Are you there? Lawrence, are you there? Nan is not there. Lawrence is not there. Vasik is there. Vasik is off. All right. Am I missed out anybody? Skandar, right? Import. Okay. Put here. Miss anybody? Amna, Imran, Skandar, Arslan, Naman, Aima, Ali Heather, Adnan, Wasik, Lawrence. Perfect. Guys, these are your teams. Anybody have any objection? Or is that okay?
I'm fine with it.
Imran, you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
You, everybody just collect each other's WhatsApp or talk on the WhatsApp group and gather yourself. I will be putting up the assignment for project 1 for team, different assignment. It will be easy, but in the project you need to collaboratively create it. And next week, Sunday or Saturday, you need to present it. All right. It will be a small portion of I'll see which you really need. I will focus on that in the project. Okay. Python, SQL, and some cloud, because you will be working cloud. Cloud is important, guys. Very, very important. Very, very important. So you need to use cloud, right? So the project will be including all these things. Okay. All right. I'll send the project to you guys latest by Tuesday. Work on it. Okay. And all these folks which I put in the team, they will be part of in the project in the bootcamp 2, and there will be 3 to 4 more folks will be joining us in bootcamp 2. Okay, so you are my pioneer folks, right? Aima, Imran, Ali Heather, Arslan, Adnan, Amna. You guys are brilliant. Just keep up. Yeah, you are there, guys. You really make me very happy, because in 7-8 weeks, you know a lot of stuff and you are really ready. And particularly 3 of you who are going for the internship, make sure you do a good job. And as long as you do this project and you do your homework, you will be good. And we are there at your back. You need any support while you are working in a company, do let us know. Other folks, I have to prepare you for the interview. Okay, so slowly we are moving towards that. We are in a good shape. Anybody want to say anything before we call off this call? I took your 8 minutes more. I promise I'm not going to take your 2 minutes even more than what we promised. I know a lot of people has to do other assignments or maybe some family commitments. We don't want to keep you longer. The purpose of this class is to teach you, to give you direction, to make you understand, and you try to spend some time on reading. As I show you the documentation, pick up the documentation. For example, if you have EC2 instance not able to connect it, guys, don't need to call directly. Just go to the document, try to dig out, try to do some troubleshooting. Why it's not happening? That's why I'm making you group. If one person is not thinking, the other person is thinking. Okay. In this group, team lead is Aima. Okay. I'm making team lead. Aima, you are the team lead. Imran, you are the team lead. Okay. Vasik will be the team lead of this team. Okay. And make sure that you take along other team member and work on this project. You guys are brilliant. You guys are shining like a star. I really want you to add a little bit leadership qualities. Leader means you need to know how to lead. That really help you in the company. Really help you in the company. You have a wonderful resume. I really impressed. You have done a lot of work. Imran is also done a lot of work. Yeah. Amna is picking up things very fast. Yeah. Everybody, all of you guys, nobody is left behind. There are a couple of gaps, but we will try to fix it. Guys, I took you 10 minutes more. All right, any questions? So just a request, please pick up your team members, talk to each other in 3 of you, okay, on Zoom or Meet or whatever, and try to get up on the project. And that project will go into your resume, guys. Yeah. All right. If nothing, we can call off this meeting. I'm sorry. Imran, Wasi, Ayman, any question? No?
I have a question.
Good. You are okay? Everybody okay?
I have a question. When should we start these like group chats? Should we start them today or tomorrow?
Sorry, Imran. Can you repeat the question?
Should we start the group chats tomorrow or today?
It's up to you. You guys can, let's say it's too late right now, and it's Labor Day. I know a lot of people have some family commitments. Let's pick up tomorrow or day after tomorrow. I will send you the assignment by Tuesday. Or
Okay,
maybe
sure.
tomorrow. Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Good night.
Yeah. Start connecting. Yeah. Amna, you, Imran, who else in the group? Yeah, Arslan. You guys can catch up. Yeah, no problem. All right. Guys, have a good weekend. Take your time, relax, have time with your family, and have a great day ahead of you. And happy Labor Day. Okay. Bye.
Thank you. Good night.
Thank you. Bye.
Good night.
Good night.